I am Eli Sirlin. I'm a lighting designer from Argentina. I enjoy working with light. I try to use light as language and to communicate things, emotions, and whatever in light. That is mainly my idea, my thoughts. I work in many projects, many different projects, because I think that light is one. It's the same language for every kind of functionality. So I was involved in theater projects, in opera projects, in festivals, whatever. Also in events, interactive lighting, and also architectural lighting. I think that the thing that doing the things all together makes combines different ways to arrive to the solutions, and this is what I think is most interesting. I studied architecture and fine arts, and when I get up to this top, saying, okay, I'm not going to do architectural because I was fond of design, but not for architecture. I began to look at cinema and at theater, but basically at cinema. And I said, well, I lived looking for films, and the photography of the films were the things that I really love most. And so that is why I began studying animation, because animation has some magic, which was very interesting in cinema, and I wanted to be photography director, something like that. But then I felt that that was not really the point, because the director of photography makes other kind of work. And so I began investigating about theater, and I just came with a lighting designer from theater, which was Ernesto Diz, and I became his assistant or his I don't know, learning person. I began giving classes with him and trying to understand what is teaching light, because there were no officially there were no ways to study light in my times. I mean. And so I began working with him, and with him I began working in architectural lighting design and also in theater lighting design. And then I just I stayed 5 years with him, and then I just went by myself. And as I always taught, since I just received, I began to teach. I go on teaching, but lighting design. So now I'm just ending my professional career, my teaching career of lighting design. I'm director of, I'm the head of a career which is lighting design in shows in the University of Arts in Buenos Aires. And I also teach lighting design in the University of Architecture for future architects in UBA, which is the University of Buenos Aires. Sustainability can be in many ways. The main problem from sustainability for me is that I think that the parameters that are given for sustainability are not really the ones that makes something better, life better. For instance, if you say you have 10 watts to do whatever, they are not qualifying the fixture, the quality of the fixture. So maybe you can have this sustainability between brackets in the quantity of watts, but not in comfort life, and in many things. That is why, well, okay, there is lead, there is wells. Wells maybe just treats a little more these kind of things, but I think they are not going to the point. I think maybe we have to find a way to find an easy way to have a communication, and also I think that we we are looking for the philosophical stone, which is having the real source of light that can show everything, and we didn't find it yet. Lead is still not the way we are trying to approach to this philosophical stone. I think these are the two ways to arrive to some place